What is going on? Welcome to Gregos TV. This video is all about the Samsung Galaxy S25 slim phone and everything that we've heard about it thus far. And I want to dive into it deeper with you guys, so let's go. So 6.8-inch display, 120 hertz refresh rate. I would expect it to have a 2K resolution akin to the Plus version and the Ultra version. I could be wrong. It might end up only being 1080p plus, but I think it's going to be 2K plus because I think this is going to be more of a higher end phone rather than just like slimmed down to everything to its bare minimum. And that is only 0.1 inches smaller than the Galaxy S24 or 25 Ultra really, because that's 6.9 inches, and then 6.7 on the Plus version. So it's kind of sitting in the middle of those two phones. It should have the same M13 OLED material, 2600 nits of brightness. I don't think it'll be more than what you get with the regular, S25 series. I just don't see them giving us more brightness for this phone. Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy. I mean, come on, what else are they gonna put in there? Exynos, I highly doubt it. So it's gonna be a Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy. 12 gigs of RAM, I don't think we're gonna see 16 on this, no matter which storage allotment they end up having on here. I think 12 gigs will be whatever phone you get for the Slim, it'll be 12 gigs of RAM. Now the cameras are very similar to the Ultra version for the 25. So you're looking at 200 megapixel primary, and then a 50 megapixel 3.5x ALOP telephoto, 50 megapixel ultra wide, and a 12 megapixel selfie photo camera. So again, very, very similar, if not identical to what we'll get on the S25 Ultra. And I expect very, very similar results. Even if they're different cameras, you should get somewhat similar results with the two phones. The dimensions are 159 by 76 by 6.4 millimeters, and then an S24 Ultra is 162.3 by 79 by 8.6. So you can see it's a pretty skinny difference. That last number, the 6.4, is how thin it is, and it's 2.2 millimeters thinner than the regular S24 Ultra. It's also going to be less wide and less tall as well. Flat frame and flat display, so no curved edges really on this phone. It's just gonna be flat, and I'm digging that. I love flat phones. It makes you feel like you get more screen real estate at the end of the day, so that's a good thing in my eyes. Charging should be 45 watt wired and 25 watt Qi 2 wireless, which would match the Ultra and the Plus versions. Another reason why I think that this phone won't be really cheap. I think it'll sit somewhere between the Plus and the Ultra version in terms of price. Satellite connectivity for emergencies. It's already on some of the phones now from Samsung if you have T-Mobile and stuff, and I expect them to add more ability and add that feature into more of their phones, especially these ones, S25s. Now, One UI 7 based on Android 15, not a surprise. This is gonna come out in May, so you would expect it's probably gonna end up even having 7.1. I wouldn't be surprised, but we'll play it safe and just say One UI 7. Bixby AI is playing a huge role in these phones this year, and it'll do the same with the Slim. 7 years of OS and security updates. It's what they've been doing with all their flagship phones. This one will get the same. May 2025 release date, which is just around the corner, but still about 4 months away from the time of this. And then price and battery, like I said, I think it'll sit somewhere between the Plus and the Ultra version in terms of price. And the battery, that's a tough one, because you got 4,900 milliamp on the Plus version, you get 5,000 on the Ultra. I don't think it'll be more than the Ultra. I don't think it'll be more than the Plus. So I actually think it'll be less. I think it'll sit somewhere between 4,300 and 4,700 milliamps of battery, maybe even smaller. These phones, they have to take stuff away in order for them to be this slim. Battery would be one of the easiest things to take away because of the fact that these batteries they get heavy, and the batteries overall get thick, so I just can't imagine that they're gonna have a lot of battery life in this. I would assume, and I could be wrong, but I would assume that battery life will not be the strong suit of this phone because it'll be one of the smaller ones on a phone this size. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. Is it a phone you're looking forward to or not? Are you gonna pick it up, you're gonna wait, or are you just gonna go with the Ultra Plus or the regular base S25? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace!